Knock, knock, who's there? Well, it's the gang, it's the A-Stop. The gangster who? Yo, it's your brother, Gangsta Dre Stop. Open up the door so I can flow and let them know that me and BG Knock is good to go to make the dough. That's my little brother, that's my dog, that's my nigga. I'm the big brother cause I'm older and I'm bigger. 8 o'clock the engine hit the skins on a daily. My little brother, BG Knock, he drive the girl, he's crazy. Close like buddies cause yo, he's more than my brother. We got 2 others in CC is our mother. Grew up in Compton in the boonies on the west side. Used to live in the east side, but we chose the best side. Had it kinda rough, but that only made us tough. We don't take much stuff, we kick up nut dust. Trust no hoe, I know man shit, can't even trust each other. And even though I love it, it's hard for me to trust my mother. And that's just the way that we was raised back in the days. Me, myself, and I, from the cradle to the grave. Never had a daddy, damn right, I'm a bastard. Mama was my daddy because daddy wasn't a factor. Don't feel bad because I don't need a dad. It's like this, I can't miss what I never had. So niggity knock, can you come and wreck this set?
Yes.
Well, won't you grab the microphone and flex next?
Yes. Well, it's the niggity knock, ready to pop like a Glock. With my brother D.R.E. and we back on the block. As these funky cockholes flock all on the dock. But for now my time is taken, so bitch you get Nathan. Microphone check, hit the deck. If you can't take the heat, original baby gangster straight from the street. With the beat that'll bump in the trunk of your shit. So nigga bump this, and I bet you bump a bitch with the quickness. Cause I'm quick to kick some dope shit. K-N-O double C. O-U-T will always make a hit. And whenever flip flop, always stick the hip. Hop a nigga this and I'm a bomb and watch him fall like a drip drop. From the faucet, show me the mic and watch me toss it. And kick some deranged shit to make you think I lost it. Oh shit, I'm ready to rock, I'm ready to roll and rock. So give a nigga some room before I tick and I chuck and explode like a bomb. With the mic up in my palm, won't you take a walk with me through the concrete Vietnam and let me show ya who's much bolder. I bust no ain't no cop compared to a fucking soldier. Act like you know I'm a pro with a hell of a flow. Kickity K to the O, ain't no motherfucking joke. So step to a low and be prepared to get smoked by me and my motherfucking big bro. Now gangsta Drexler, can you come and wreck the set?
Yes.
Now can you grab the microphone and flex next?
Yes. Well, here I am once again. It's the Drayster, straight out of Compton, original baby gangster. Bitch, you grab the microphone and come and start some conflict. Never seen a convict come and drop the bomb shit. Take a good look because you're looking at a crook. My life done been took right out of Donald going to book. See, I did the crime, so I did the time. But now I'm back out, packing my 9, scooping up girls with the swiftness. And if it's possible to stick them with the quickness, I'm with this. I really don't need a girl, but I do need a friend to give me some love. Slap on the glove and hit the skins. Clocking the ends, paying the bills with my skills. Never hesitate to tell somebody how I feel. Me and my brother Naki doing damage in the 90s. I was down straight from 88 up to 93. That was like 5 years. My little brother didn't have big bro around to help lead him down the right path. But I'm back out and we tighter than we ever been. Trying to make some ends so we can go where we never been. Now niggity knock, can we come and wreck the set?
Yes.
Well, won't we grab the microphone and flex next?
Yes.
Me and my nigga knock out.
But sock out a fool with no hesitation
And split him up like segregation.
So if you step, then you test, then you luck.
Yeah, foolin' with another, get your ass fucked up.
So stay up the Disney, you little triznick.
Knocky his lit his ass with the pipe.
Try catch him with the right.
Yeah, I'm a dog, but I don't bark.
We take a book nigga to a park. Bust caps in the morgue. Knocky and Dre, here we go again with the flow again from the west side. C-O-M-B-T-O-N. Compton, Compton is what niggas yelling. And hoes on our Disney's every time we bellin'. Question after another, yo, we got the same other bitch, so we real brothers. 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 Real
What's good? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, giving you the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army. Much love to the Nif-Nons, Bedwetters, Incels, whatever you guys may be, the defactors of the Black Order, but most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the Grandmaster Troll. So today, today was a little bit different for y'all Negroes today, because normally Friday morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Western Time, a particular YouTuber goes live. When he goes live, he could get anywhere from 400 to 700 live viewers. We had Negroes who was at work slaving for the white man, but while they was at work slaving on the job, they had their headphones on their ears, and the voice of the everyday brother helped them brothers get through their day. But on this day was the first day that those Negroes couldn't put the earphones on. And as we looked over the landscape of the black manosphere and who was available to be listened to, you had to choose from Irene Yvette in Real Brother Radio. How the mighty have fallen today. We got a couple of people in the chat room. We got Just Chillin'. We got Deacons of Defense. My man Sir Tricks-a-Lot. We had 600 Negroes able to watch the old man. And on this day, they couldn't listen to him. So yesterday, we got to call it what it is. The termination of the old man is the equivalent of having 600 Negroes outside of the Nipsey Hussle store, and they all had to watch some biscuit-eating Negro pull out a gun and take out one of the founding fathers of the black manosphere. That's what yesterday was. And we had to listen to a bunch of Negroes get up on YouTube talking about black male media, black male unity, black male this and that, and what brothers gotta do, and the attack on the black manosphere, censorship, and all of the such today. Well, today, the Grandmaster Troll, I'm calling Don Clipso. Get your ass on the organ. Because it's been a while since Don Clipso had to get on the organ. You know, O'Shea Du Jackson hasn't called him on the organ. But today, the Grandmaster Troll calls Don Calypso on the organ, because the title of this video is, Will the Black Manosphere, Colin Kaepernick, Obsidian Media Network, fake caring Negroes exposed? Now, for you guys that don't know why Colin Kaepernick is in this, and for you guys that can't make the correlation, let me go ahead and make it for you. So we know a couple of years ago, Colin Kaepernick, he decided to protest NFL games by taking a knee for the NFL for the oppression of colored folks around America through mainly police brutality, but he also wanted to get into the financial ruin, the financial oppression that colored people was going to face. And mainstream media, for some whatever reason, they couldn't see what the protest was about. They said his protest was disrespectful. And then Colin Kaepernick, he had some other teammates of his join the protest, and there was very, very, very select few other NFL players in the league who took a knee as well. Then something happened. You know, Colin Kaepernick, he was on a team that was thought to be contending for a Super Bowl. He was coming off injury. He lost the job to Blaine Gabbert of the Niners. Then when he came in, I think they were like 2-8, 2-6, something like that. Season was basically over. He got in. You know, he couldn't ride the ship. You know, even though he had respectable numbers, his play on the field couldn't carry the team to get him to the 500 mark or contend for the playoffs. And then he was released from his contract, and he couldn't find a job, even though other NFL quarterbacks who haven't accomplished what he had accomplished in the past, who wasn't as talented as him. They were able to get backup quarterback jobs, and as quarterbacks went down, as other quarterbacks struggled around the league, as other quarterbacks mismanaged their quarterback position, Colin Kaepernick kept coming up, but Colin Kaepernick kept getting overlooked. And we have to listen to a myriad of brothers in the NFL to say it's messed up what's happening to Colin Kaepernick. It's messed up to what the NFL is doing to Colin Kaepernick, how they're blackballing him, how they won't give him a job, how they're hurting another brother to make money to provide for his family. And as these brothers said all of this stuff, those same brothers who said they cared about their fellow brother named Colin Kaepernick, they still took their muppet asses to the NFL and cashed in those checks by the NFL. But this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. The situation gets a little bit more tricky because here on YouTube, another YouTuber got the Colin Kaepernick treatment yesterday by the name of Obsidian Media Network. And as we see today, Obsidian Media Network, he didn't go live from his backup channels. In fact, Obsidian Media Network said he's done with YouTube. And we had a call to arms yesterday by one O'Shea Duke Jackson, trying to ride the ship for the black manosphere to protect black male media. It's very interesting because as people do these live streams, we could go back in the archives and we could listen to other different content creators. Let me go ahead and move myself to the right because I want y'all to see what's behind me. So I'm going to woo, there we go. I'm going to come right here. I won't play none of this video because it's a 5 hour long live stream. And I didn't have the time to go back and pinpoint which each content creator said on the Rumble, but we already know what they said on the Rumble. And it's very funny right here. It's very funny right here how these Negroes on this Rumble said those players in the NFL need to create their own league. They need to even boycott the NFL to show they support. They said all of that. Well, on this day, yesterday, we saw YouTube, which many of these same content creators deemed was unfair, unjust, censorship to one of their own brothers, and they had a call to arms saying how they were going to rally the troops, support. And this man behind me right here, I remember he did a stream entitled The Fake Caring Negro. You know, when these brothers were getting gunned down by the police, and you know how people in the community do, they put on the shirt RIP, they go out, protest, and march. And then they forget about said person that was gunned down and their legacy dies off with time. Well, today I'm doing this stream so the brothers who are listening to me right now, you gotta hold these content creators in the black manosphere accountable. Because we got one Obsidian Media Network. He actually took the time and put in the effort, created his own website, Black Avenger TV, where other brothers could go on that platform, talk about whatever they wanted to talk about, and not have to worry about the threat of being censorship. But you gotta watch the wool that's about to be pulled over your eyes, because you're gonna see a bunch of fake Karen Negroes out there in the black manosphere. Talk about support, talk about black male media, while being on YouTube, collecting YouTube dollars through Super Chat. Oh, we're going to call them out today. But more importantly, they won't create a profile on Black Avengers TV. They won't go live on Black Avengers TV. Clips so on. I'm getting ready to preach. I'm getting ready to tell you what's about to happen. We got a lot of Negroes saying YouTube is unfair, YouTube is racist, YouTube this and that. But they don't have a problem going live on YouTube collecting that AdSense money. They won't have a problem going on YouTube collecting that super chat money, knowing that up to 50% of that super chat money will go to YouTube, knowing that YouTube is advertising on their platforms. They won't have a problem going live on YouTube. But they won't even make a profile on Black Avengers TV. They won't even upload their own content on Black Avengers TV, but have the audacity. But have the audacity to get on YouTube and preach about black male unity. I'm getting ready to preach today. So this is what should happen. If these Negroes, these content creators in the black manosphere, if they was about something, they should at least be able to go 1 month. 1 week. You could at least go 1 week without going live on YouTube and just creating your profile on Black Avengers TV, and whatever topic you're going to talk about, you won't be able to go live. You won't be able to collect super chat money, but you gotta make a sacrifice for black male media. See, there's a reason why Colin Kaepernick is out of the league. There's a reason for it. Because those brothers in the NFL, they didn't want to make a sacrifice. And we all know what that sacrifice was. We all know what that sacrifice was. You know what? I'm not going to play another down. I'm not going to go to another practice. I'm not going to go to another treatment for my injury. I'm not going to go to another media program, another community service program through the NFL until Colin Kaepernick is with an NFL team. And I'm willing to get sued. I'm willing to go through the court system, whatever it takes. I'm going to make this sacrifice today. The brothers in the NFL, 1,000 strong, 2,000 strong, unified, say, you know what? I'm going to put in my retirement papers. And I will not show until Colin Kaepernick is signed with a team. If they really wanted to support that brother, you gotta hold out. You gotta put your foot in the ground. You gotta get the ground beneath your feet. Go out in the blaze of glory if you have to. But the NFL players, they didn't want to do it, and they knew what the cost was, and they didn't want to take the cost. That's fine. You didn't want to take the cost. You want to collect your millions of dollars. You got a family to feed. I understand why you don't want to take that sacrifice. That's fine. But after they collected them checks over their careers, it's been 2-3 years now. We're going to look at 5 years, 10 years, with those same players who said they were going to stand by Colin Kaepernick, would they have invested the money to create their own league? We all know the answer to that. We all know, or there's a certain belief that the white man's ice is cold. Why would I start my own league when I'm already in the league getting paid millions of dollars? It's simple. You want to be able to own something, whether it be your own league or, in this case, black male media. This is the sacrifice you got to make. But we're going to watch these content creators over this whole next month. They're going to go live. They're going to collect money. They're going to get views. They're going to pass out their content. It's going to be as if Obsidian Network wasn't a big matter at all. One of the founding fathers of the black manosphere. So I got this video behind me. You guys see the title of this video. Colin Kaepernick does nothing for the black community. Anthony Bryan Logan Sunday Rumble. You guys know how these Sunday Rumbles go down? You guys know how these Sunday Rumbles go down? You get a bunch of content creators of the black manosphere. They argue their points. We know the points that was made. Black folks should start their own league. Black folks gotta stick together for the community. Black people, this is what we gotta do. Now, Obsidian Network, his channel is gone. What are these Negroes gonna do? What are they gonna do? You think they're gonna go to Black Adventures TV en masse and actually start uploading content and let Black Adventures TV be the #1 platform where you could consume their content, where you can support them? You know what these Negroes gonna do? They gonna blame you guys. They gonna blame the viewers. That's what they gonna do. They gonna blame the view. They gonna put the blame on you guys. They gonna say, you know what? The Sir Trix-a-Lots of the world, the Truth Exposed of the world, the Tyrone Churches of the world. Who else is in the chat room? The Dre Raphaels of the world. The T.Y. Dan TVs of the world, the viewers of the world. You guys didn't support us, man. You guys didn't donate enough. You guys didn't hit the like button enough, man. No, it's hard out here to be a black man on YouTube, man. I couldn't get y'all to Twitch, man. I tried to get y'all to different platforms, man. I can't even get y'all to donate a like, donate $1, man. Why would I go to Black Adventures TV when y'all don't even support us? They're going to put the blame on you guys. You just got to ask them. O'Shea, Angry Man, BGS Itmore, Kevin Samuels, Information Man, Alpha Male Strategies, Alan Roger Curry. Ask all these content, Taz exclusives. Ask all these content creators. Where's the channel that you created on Black Avengers TV that you started and actually uploaded content to? And where's the link on YouTube in which you shared that you was actually going to Black Avengers TV and where people can subscribe to your channel on Black Avengers TV? See, I also remember something. I remember a live stream on the Obsidian Media Network where we had Kevin Samuels, we had Information Man, we had a couple other people, and they said they was going to create a super channel. You guys remember that? Hit one if you remember these Negroes saying they was going to create a super channel. Hit one. I won't say another word until I start hearing them ones. Hit one if you remember Kevin Samuels, Information Man, Obsidian, and others on his channel saying they was going to create a super channel. Hit one. You guys remember that? Of course you. Look at all the ones. As Manuel Leonard Dudley used to. Look at all the ones right there. They said they was going to create a super channel. Boo! Imagine if those brothers did create a super channel. And it had at least 1,000 subscribers. And they stayed on code and actually followed the rules. And it was trying to actually execute a logical plan to get that channel monetized. And we saw that the super channel idea was a viable option. So other super channels got created. And let's say of those other super channels that got created, let's say half of them was monetized and the other half of them wasn't because they didn't want to follow YouTube guidelines or YouTube was playing them, was blurring the lines and how they was going to force certain stuff. Maybe Obsidian would have one of those super channels where he could go live from. Maybe he saw the importance of having AdSense revenue on those super channel money so he could take that revenue and invest that money into something else instead of just saying, you know what, I don't want to deal with the AdSense revenue because I don't want the white man being on my back and trying to tell me what to say, even though, as we know now, you can have a channel that not be monetized and YouTube will still take it away. So at the end of the day, Obsidian, you really hurt it yourself by not taking that AdSense money for as long as you can. But he could have had multiple platforms that he'd be able to go live from and stay connected to the brothers for black male media. Then when he finally got tired enough, when he finally was able to get Black Avenger TV to have live streaming, now you can make that transition. Since you transition your people to move to these different super channels, it'll be easier to move them to Black Avengers TV and mass. But of course, as we know, when it comes to executing the plan, Negroes don't think. Negroes don't want to put the work in. But we're going to talk about black male media. Can black male media happen on YouTube? I believe it can. I created this channel, the Grandmaster Troll Show. And right now I'm able to get at least 30 to 40 live viewers talking about whatever topics I feel I want to talk about. So I know it's possible. I know it's possible. But Negroes gotta execute. And it seems like Negroes don't want to put the work in to execute. So now we're gonna address these fake Karen Negroes, who get on YouTube, talk about unity, this and that. What y'all gonna do? Are y'all gonna continue to take money from a person that you saying disrespected, from a person that you said burned down your brother's business? Is that what y'all gonna do? I remember the angry man, he told a story. What would you do if you and your friend was chilling and then person A on one day shot and robbed you? Then the next day you saw your friend and the person who shot and robbed you chilling together. Would you feel a certain way about your friend? That's exactly what he said. Well, how would you feel if YouTube banned you from YouTube unfairly, and all these Negroes who said they was riding with you, said they wanted unity for you, was still on YouTube collecting money, and they wouldn't come to your website where you was providing a way for them to say whatever they want without having to worry about being censored? Wouldn't you feel a certain way? We gotta ask ourselves, do we really care when these Negroes channels get knocked? When Tags Exclusive lost his channel, do y'all really care? When Angry Man lost his main channel, do y'all really care? When Obsidian lost his channel, do y'all really care when these Negroes get strikes? Get community guideline strikes and can't go live for a day, a week, a month, in my case, 3 months? Do y'all really care when these Negro channels get hit? Or is it just a game to y'all? Is it just a game? Obsidian lost his channel, nanny, nanny, nanny. Angry Man lost his channel, nanny, nanny, nanny. Do y'all care when Negroes get hit off YouTube? I seen the live stream yesterday. I was on the live stream yesterday of Obsidian. I was watching Taz Exclusive and Mr. Fantastic have one of their classic call each other names beef drama on this channel. I clicked off his channel, went to Glendon Cameron's channel because he was telling a story about how he was tricking on some hood chick. And then I clicked on, I saw Reg the bad guy was on. I clicked on his channel and he said he had the title written Obsidian Media Channel Terminated. I said, how could that be? Just 3 minutes ago, I was on that Negro channel. He had 600 live viewers. They was in the chat room laughing and giggling. Donate. People was jumping in and off the panel. I said, how, Sway? How, Sway? And I tried to go back to that live stream. I couldn't find it. So I had to go to my history page, look up, and it said, the video you're looking for is no longer here because the channel has been turned. I said, damn. Is that how they did, my boy? Is that how they did Obsidian? Damn, 600 live viewers? Is that how they try to attack the black manosphere, the brotherhood? Where you could literally watch your favorite YouTuber get their channel terminated? Do they really have that power over us, brothers? Do they really have that power over the manosphere? As it turns out, they did. And when it's time for the brothers to take back that power, they'd rather come to YouTube and to quote Cynthia G to be dominated by the YouTube guidelines. Yeah, I said it. Get dominated. I told you I'm gonna preach today. Then I had to watch these same Negroes. Shout out to Reg the bad guy. Go and seek refuge on a women's channel. They went on Kendra's D's channel talking about F this, F that. Trolls came in trolling F the trolls, F that. Talking real tough. Now I have to watch the Angry Man go live on his channel talking about some real talk, real table talk number one. Didn't say the N-word not one time. Was real diplomatic, real toned down. Then I have to watch Obsidian go to another women's channel, Nyla says, over there crying about how it's unfair, how they being censored. I said, damn, you couldn't find a brother's channel to go to? You tell me when you under attack, you run into a women's channel, huh? You couldn't do a hangout on Kevin Samuels' channel? You couldn't find the Prophet of Thought series to get on? You couldn't go to O'Shea's channel and have a hangout on and talk about, you had to go to a channel that's friends with Cynthia G? You had to go to a Cynthia G disciple? Is that what you had to do to seek refuge? Is that what black male media is? When you get under attack, you gotta seek refuge from friends of the enemy? Is that how it's gotta go down? We got Truth Exposed. He says Obsidian built his channel about talking about black women. That stuff is tiring. We got Xanatos Clutch. He said this takedown is probably more related to copyright issues of the Dago music he plays during breaks than it does with hate speech. No one else has been hit as of now. This is what I will say about the copyrighted music and all that stuff. Because I play copyrighted music on my stuff, and then depending on who I play, because I know which artists to play, because some artists have the I guess the UMK, so you know the Kanye West, the Jay-Z's, the Beyoncé's, the Drakes. If you play their music, they may shut down the stream, or if you get able to get through the stream, then you won't be able to play the stream. So you gotta go back and edit the video, either cut out the times you were playing it for that video to be re-uploaded, or if you play this other copyrighted music, since if your channel is monetized, they will take the AdSense, and if your channel is not monetized, you just get the little copyright sticker. Let me see if I can go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I give y'all a sneak peek at the Grandmaster Troll channel. So all the ones where it says includes copyright content, that's because I played music that was copyrighted, but it's still able for you guys up for viewership. Now if I go to, let me see if I can find one, because there was one I did. So if you see this one right here, where it's actually the same video, this video doesn't have the music, and this one it has the music, but when you play it, there's no sound. So for this one got blocked worldwide because I played a Jay-Z song. This one, it starts after the music. So there's certain times where you play somebody's music, it gets taken down. Now with the Obsidian channel, since he plays his music periodically throughout the stream, and since his streams are so long, YouTube will normally shut down the stream if you're playing somebody else's stuff without their permission. But it's usually something that they don't terminate channels for. But yeah, but I want to know. Well, these Negroes who talk about black male media, black male unity, brotherhood of the black manosphere, will they go to Black Avengers TV? Or will they just come out and say it? I wish they would just come out and say it. I mean, just come out and say, you know what, it's good over here on YouTube. The white man's ice is colder. We ain't never gonna leave YouTube. They came out and they said that. I would actually respect them a little bit more for keeping it real. Just say, you know what, YouTube, they built this great platform. They even built it to where we could come up here and make money through AdSense donations. Even if your channel is not monetized, YouTube still give us the ability to put the Cash App link, the PayPal link, the Streamlabs link in the chat room, and people could donate there. And instead of giving YouTube 50% of the profits, we're able to keep 95% of the profits. And we know YouTube can very easily ban Cash App links from being put into the chat room, PayPal links and Streamlabs links from being put into the chat room. But to the gracious of that white man, they allow us to come on here and market our brands and get paid to do it. I would respect them if the brother said that. But what these brothers gonna do, they gonna come on YouTube and act like they care about somebody losing their channel. That's what they gonna do. They gonna act like they care about somebody losing their channel, knowing very well they got no intentions from stop sucking the tit that is YouTube, the same tit that beat down one of their fellow brothers. They got no intentions of removing their mouth from the tit that is YouTube. And you know the Grandmaster Troll, I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna call out the bullshit. I'm gonna keep calling it out. Cause if they was really about black male media and was tired of being censored and really wanted to say what they wanted to say, cause I know y'all like listening to these Negroes. There's nothing better than listening to the Angry Man live, uncut, raw, where he's yelling at the top of his lungs, screaming at the goddamn computer, making a fool of himself. But now we got the Angry Man afraid to say the N-word on a live stream on his own channel. Cause he know YouTube coming to wax that ass. Let me check out the chat room real quick. So G. Lowry says everybody loves YouTube because it's the only platform that plays. That's correct. And also, you don't have to pay. This is one of the great things about YouTube, because if you gotta get your own site, you gotta pay for storage to house all them videos. Well, with YouTube, you don't gotta pay nothing. So you can have an 8-hour live stream, which will be about a gig, 2 gigs, or however long the file would be. And you can do as many 8-hour live streams as you want, and you don't have to pay to have those videos stored. You have to put them on a terabyte. It really cuts the cost of content creators. But you Negroes, you better watch out, because one of these days, mark my words, YouTube is going to start charging y'all Negroes to go live and to upload on their platform. And at that point, we're going to see who really got the money to go live every day, to do 2-hour shows, 3-hour shows, 8-hour hangouts. We even got King Shook and Taz exclusives doing 11-hour videos. When they start charging you to use this platform, we really gonna see what these dudes is about. We gonna see who been managing money, who really making money, who could really foot the bill to stay on YouTube. Because if I would have been at the head of YouTube, I would have been charging y'all $2, $3, $5, $7, $10 a long time ago. I'm just gonna keep it real. I would have been charging y'all a long time ago. So I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop the Discord link in the chat room, because there's been a lot of stuff happening in the Black Manosphere, and I want the viewers, because the content creators are creating content for the people. And very rarely do we ever get to hear from the viewers uncut, unraw, more than 200 characters in the chat room. If you say something that content creator doesn't like, the moderators usually block you. Like, there's a dude in the chat room right now who got blocked because he talking all that yin yang. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put the Discord link in the chat room. If you want to come on and chat with the Grandmaster Troll, just keep it classy, keep it respectful. I don't want to have to boot you from my Discord. I'm gonna see if a couple of y'all Negroes is willing to come on. So the link is in the Discord. I'm gonna give it 2-3 minutes. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream, because I'm at my 45-minute mark, my 45 limit. There's even some streams. There's even some streams that keep going and going, so they're not just 24 hours long. They're days long. So if you like, they got this ASMR where they do the sounds that help relax your mind and help you fall asleep. You even got some content creators, they go live daily, all day through the night, live with their ASMR content. You can't do that if you gotta pay for your own storage because the price gets rather expensive. Truth Exposed says Obsidian is leaving YouTube. You ask me, I don't believe him. I don't believe Obsidian gonna leave YouTube. I think he gonna stay right here. So we got somebody in the chat room. Alright, so you gotta go ahead. His name is Yeah. So all you gotta do, you gotta unmute yourself because I see that you're in the chat room, but if you wanna talk, you gotta unmute the mic. If you're having a problem unmuting the mic, then you gotta leave the chat room and you gotta come back in, and it should be easier for you to unmute the mic. Alright, so now you gotta mute the YouTube feed in the background so it won't pick up that double feedback.
So when you pay, you're free to say anything.
Alright, go ahead. So who am I talking to? Who am I talking to?
You.
What is your name?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
So when you pay, when YouTube starts to charge you to pay, you free to say anything?
No, you still gotta follow the YouTube guidelines.
No, man, you said you was running YouTube, you in charge, right?
Yeah, I'm in charge.
So if you charging, you should be able to say whatever you want to say.
Nah. When you go to a restaurant and you pay for food, you don't get to go in that restaurant and act all crazy just because you paying, right?
Well, you don't have to act crazy to have freedom of speech.
Okay,
right?
You can't walk into a restaurant. You can't walk into a restaurant talking about F this, F that, cussing, screaming, and yelling, right? Being disrespectful to the waiter. You still got to carry yourself with a proper decorum, right?
Correct. But you can say, you can convey whatever you so please.
Yeah, and if you
like if the chef doesn't prepare your meal like you want it, you can tell the chef where he should go and what he should do with it so eloquently.
Yeah, that's the point. You gotta do it eloquently. But if you say the chef is terrible, the food is terrible, F the chef, he don't know what the F he doing.
Yeah,
they may refund you, but then they gonna ask you to leave. They gonna ask you respectfully, sir. I understand you're upset, but unfortunately, due to the language that you're using, we're gonna ask you to leave our restaurant. If you don't leave, then we gotta get the police involved.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If you're command of your language, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to address any topic, any issue, as long as you use appropriate language.
Yeah. But
maybe you can call somebody, or you can allude that somebody is unbecoming.
Mm-hmm.
You can allude that someone is tri-gender or whatever, as long as you use appropriate language. But according to the new guidelines, if you touch that, you're out.
So from what I'm seeing, I understand that point. From what I'm seeing on YouTube, I'm seeing content creators call women the B word, hoes, having them bent over their couch. I'm seeing them referring to women as succubus, all these kind of names. And I know if you had a woman boss, you wouldn't go to your boss and use the language that some of these content creators are using.
Yeah, it was. But believe me, man is creative enough to come up with an alternative language to get those same points across. Those same sentiments.
So what else you got for the Grandmaster Troll?
That's it, my man. That's it.
All right, it was good talking to you, man. Good talking to you.
My brother, keep trolling.
Yep. So anybody else willing to come on? I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link again. So we got G Lowry. He says everybody leaves YouTube and comes right back once they discover there is no other viable option to monetize. That's a good point. But has anybody actually tried to monetize another platform? Or why can't content creators? Because we saw many people try. We saw Tommy Sotomayor's go to Twitch. We saw the Angry Man's go to Twitch. We actually able to see them were able to collect donations, this and that. But why weren't they able to why weren't they able to have the same level of success on YouTube as they are on other platforms? Somebody said, is YouTube the only way? And if YouTube is the only way, why can't brothers play by the rules? Even though the rules do move, wherever the line goes to. Because we all know what content puts your channel at risk. And we all know what channels don't put your content at risk. For instance, I watch a bunch of car vlogging videos, so whether it be daily driven exotics, tall guy car reviews, I'm able to watch them. They buy and drive all these fancy, nice cars. They give you an in-depth look at their life. Some of those content creators, they use vulgar language. When daily driven exotics use vulgar language in their videos, they bleep it out so you never hear the words that's being said. Then we got other content creators where there's the N-word being used, they don't care. They like the word being used. If they get flagged for saying inappropriate words, well, I just want to know if y'all was really about making this money, making this bread, why can't y'all come to YouTube and follow the rules? And then after I started to watch other different content creators, it dawned on me. It dawned on me what the problem was. It dawned on me what the problem was. There's a lack of creativity in the black manosphere. Let me say it again. There's a lack of creativity in the black manosphere. I mean, 80% of the content is a panel on Google Hangout. Then the other 20% of the content is just somebody sitting in front of a camera like I'm doing now and talking. But when it get time to actually make a movie with a plot, a main character, supporting character, a climax, an intro, and a conclusion, content creators in the black manosphere, they can't create their own shows, their own TV shows. When it comes to vlogging, there isn't many vlogging channels unless you're going overseas, tricking off that money. There ain't too many of those shows. When it comes to cooking channels and teaching people how to cook hearty meals, and as you're cooking the hearty meals, you could talk about whatever topic. So if you want to talk about relationships as you cook your sauteed grilled salmon, you can do it that way. So as I look over the landscape of YouTube, I see a lack of creativity in YouTube. So I'm gonna try to change up a little bit what I'm doing, because I know y'all getting tired of seeing this background behind me, the Grandmaster Troll Show. You guys want a little bit more as viewers. You guys want a little bit more as viewers, and it's up to the content creators to give you a little bit more. I mean, if we're supposed to be the builders of black male media, you can't do it doing hangouts and sit in front of a camera just talking. You gotta go out and get something. As the song says, people want to see you Negroes living. So we gotta try to give you we gotta work on giving you guys some greater content. We're going to work on giving you guys some greater content. So with that said, I'm going to shut down this stream right now, because we're going to work on this. I got this idea I've been working on since I got my OBS set up, and I can take this on the move with me. I'm gonna see if I can give y'all OBS on the move. I'm gonna see if I can give y'all some vlogging. I've been working on some videos. I'm gonna try to give y'all a different level, different content than what y'all been getting in the black manosphere, and maybe it'll inspire somebody else, and maybe somebody else will get inspired, and maybe it'll keep going and going and going. So with that said, y'all know who it is. It's the world's most dangerous troll, the Grandmaster Troll Show. I'm getting ready to sign out. Peace.